Hi everyone, my name is Chris and I'm back with another reading for you guys. And today we're going to look at where are you on your journey to your future spouse before you actually get together. Because you could already know each other, or you could have already crossed paths, crossed paths, that's the word, but you're not together yet. So this is for those of you who are not married, who are wanting to know more about their journey to their future spouse. So as always, this is just a general reading on YouTube, and I am just a random lady on the internet. So always take what resonates and just leave the rest for other people, because many people watch these readings and many people have different lives than you. So it's just crazy how you have to say that out loud constantly, right? But it is what it is. It's the internet, and you have to have those disclaimers, right? Um, if a situation or a person doesn't sound like somebody you would like, because obviously you haven't necessarily met your future spouse yet. Of course, we don't know that yet. Um, Again, don't claim it. It's fine. Just click off or pick another pile or pick another reading. I have more future spouse readings for you guys to check here as well, and I'll also link them down below. Hopefully my English is gonna get better, because right now I'm like rah. But yes, let's get into the pile picking section, you guys. So for group number 1, you guys have this piece of agate over here. It's lovely and pink. And you also have the inspiration card. So this is group number 1. Group number 2, you guys have this piece of black agate. And your card is the intuition card, which says just you. That's what it says, literally. So this is group number 2. Group number 3, you guys have this blue agate over here. And your card is an Nature Spirit card. Alright. Take as much time as you need to pick the piles. You can just replay the video. You can pick as many piles as you wish. There might be more messages than just in one pile for some of you as well, so don't worry if you're drawn to more than one. And we shall start with group number 1 as always. So hi, group number 1, whoever chose this agate over here and this card over here, this is your pile. I don't know why I picked because I have other colors for these agates, but I don't know why. There is a reason why I picked this particular color for this group, and I will find out. I'm hearing there's for both of you, something's missing in your lives right now. It could be each other, it could be something else, like career or fulfillment or life purpose. Maybe you're creatively unfulfilled, something like that, and it's calling to you intuitively, and you're calling to each other intuitively. It's very interesting. But I'm hearing that where you are on your path right now is that you are embracing your creative side, and that is actually going to take you to your person. That is going to take you to your future spouse. And we're so glad that you've decided to follow your dreams and follow your path, because maybe you watched my other readings, because I always encourage you guys to follow your dreams, because dreams come true, and you have to dream big, because there's no space for dreaming small in this channel. We dream big, we achieve goals, and we keep a positive mindset, and we manifest our freaking dreams. That's how it works here. This is the kind of vibes we do. So maybe you watched my other readings as well, and you kind of got hyped up there too, and I will always hype you up. I will continue hyping you up, and I will continue encouraging you to follow your dreams and follow your creative path, because that's been put in your heart for a reason. The universe, God, everybody around you in the spiritual realm has put that in you for a reason. That idea came to you for a reason. Those feelings of inspiration came to you for a reason and keep coming to you for a reason. Now, you could be born in the months of February or March. You could be life path number 5. However, 5 is also the number of change, and actually quite sudden change. So expect change in your love life soon, pile number 1 as well. It's an interesting one here. I don't think you really see it coming at all here, because it's so like the colors are so vivid for your energy field, but I think you don't realize how brightly you are shining at the moment. Because again, we got pink here, then we got yellow, we got orange, we've got white down here as well, and then we've got green, we've got black, loads of colors. There's some brown here as well. Yeah, everything's kind of balancing out, because I'm seeing diversity, I'm seeing balance, I'm seeing intuition, I'm seeing creativity, I'm seeing the solar plexus chakra kind of lighting up. You could also be in your 20s or your 30s, no worries if you're not. It's just for extra confirmation, whoever wants to or needs to hear that, because some people generally find comfort in these little synchronicities that I'm spitting out. I don't know. It was like, what do I say here? And they just, yeah, they just like that. Some people don't care. You know, some people are like, oh, why do you need to know how old we are? I was like, I don't need to know anything. This is for you. This is not for me at all. But yeah, the months of February and March are significant, but this could be of any year. You see, it doesn't have to be this year, because at the end of the day, once you meet and get together with your future spouse, you will have the rest of your lives together. So it's not like the universe is in a rush here. The universe wants you to get where you need to go first before they can put you two on each other's paths, in an obvious way. I'm hearing in an obvious way, so you recognize each other. Maybe you have been put on each other's paths, but you just, nothing came of it, kind of thing. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Where are you on your journey to your future spouse? We've got King of Cups. So the masculine in this connection is coming through as a strong water sign placement. So that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I'm hearing North Node as well. And when we talk about North Node, I'm glad they brought it up. Look at your North Node placement as well. I mean, you could be the masculine watching, so you could have a water sign North Node as well. You could have like a similar, actually, like a very compatible North Node. And what does North Node talk about? And take a shot every time I say North Node here, right? Because I've already said like 10,000 times. But it talks about life purpose. It talks about fulfillment, and it talks about clearing karma as well. And if we got any astrologers watching, feel free to comment even more. I am not an astrologer myself. This is just from my own research and my own kind of understanding, like reading on time passages and things like that. So this is my understanding, because for example, my north and south nodes are completely opposite, and I understand that, like, my north node being in Sagittarius and south node being in Gemini, I needed to really overcome my karma in this lifetime. So I wasn't a great person in my last life, you see. It was very powerful, but I wasn't there. I wasn't honest. So we got 5 swords and got 3 swords. So you're definitely dealing with some sort of disappointments here, especially the masculine I'm hearing at the moment in time. So it makes sense that you're not together at this time, because I think these disappointments need to happen here. They're not nice, so I'm really sorry that, because most likely you're mirroring each other anyway, so most likely you are going through some disappointments in life at the moment as well. So I'm really sorry that this is happening, but this is happening to reroute you to the right place. And now I have the Knight of Cups. So I'm hearing it's almost like you feel like you're going backwards in life. It could mean like, I'm hearing a breakup. It could mean a breakup. So you feel like you just went backwards and you now have to start all over again. So you went from a king to a knight. You've been demoted, I'm hearing. I mean, it could be in your job as well. Again, take this as it resonates. It's like you feel like you taken like one step forward, two steps back kind of thing. This is the energy that I am experiencing. And it's disappointing. It's disappointing. You're in your head, you're overthinking it, your future spouse is too. And now we have the Page of Cups. So it's like almost you have to start with something here from ground zero, from zero. Pages normally bring news or they bring children, right? Well, not bring children, they are children of the zodiac. Zodiac, the tarot. The thing is here, it's like your future spouse and maybe even you feel like you have to start from zero, literally again, from like the very beginning as a child would. I guess if it's like a demotion at a job, then that makes sense as well. If it's a breakup, that makes sense. But it could be like so many other life situations as well that I'm not gonna be able to pick up on here. Um, Again, this could be your own choice as well, I'm hearing, because as I said, you're picking your creative pursuits, you're picking your own intuition, your own inspiration, you're following that inspiration. So for example, if you have your own YouTube channel and you just started, you have 0 subscribers. I mean, we all have to start somewhere, right? But over a period of years, we can cultivate from this new passion at beginning, a new passion start. We can cultivate a following, to cultivate a life for ourselves, and even some livelihood from that as well. But it kind of comes with this heartbreak. It kind of comes with this disappointment here, where you're not making as much money, or you're saying no to things that you would normally say yes to. You're making, because I'm feeling this is not like a tower moment in tarot, like we say in tarot, like an unexpected change where you're helpless and you cannot have any control over it. It feels like you made this choice here, and so has your future spouse. And I feel like this is kind of bringing you two together, where you'll bond over the fact that you started all over again. Maybe you've been established in your career, maybe you've been established in something else, and you have to kind of partake in this beginner's mindset all over. I think we should always have a beginner's mindset because it keeps us humble and it keeps us moving forward and it keeps us learning. You know, oftentimes we will read a book about something and we will start thinking, this is just human nature. This is nothing, new to anybody, but you read a book and then you think that you know so much about the subject where you only read one book out of like a million books that exist on that specific topic. Whereas like an expert that has been doing that thing for 60, 70 years, they know everything there is about the subject. And you could learn a lot more from them just by having like a conversation, and keeping that beginner's mindset, right? Oh my god, this is like literally keeping you both up at night to the point of overthinking. This is like a very cerebral upset energy. And this is yeah, like a decision has been made to follow one's heart when it comes to their purpose, when it comes to their life path. It could be include like I said, it could be even like a breakup. It's like this person that I'm with, for your future spouse, like the energy is the same, but the situations will be different for both of you, right? Because you're two different people. So it's like no matter the situation, both of you have chosen to walk away from something. And this is kind of happening as we're speaking, because this will resonate with a specific group of people. This won't resonate with anybody, just anyone that's watching anyway. And if you're still watching, it's clearly resonating, right, with you, this situation or this energy. So you've walked away from something, or you're about to walk away from something, and that's gonna really create this momentum in your journey to meeting your future spouse, because you're following your heart and you're following your destiny. It's not just your heart. Like I said, these things that these ideas that you have in your head, they've been put into your head for a purpose. But if you don't follow them, they'll be put into someone else's head. The ideas themselves, they will be realized regardless, because the universe also doesn't discriminate when it comes to giving ideas to people, right? They'll, like, your guides, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, they will give you a message. It will send you a message. You should do this, you should do that. But if you don't follow it for a certain amount of time, and they can feel it, that your heart is not in it anymore, they will give it to somebody else. And that idea will become reality no matter what, because it's meant to happen. Like, whether it's like a company, a project, whatever, or like a YouTube channel with a certain idea, it will happen regardless. It might just happen from someone else. So maybe that someone needed to hear that as well, to like light a fire under your ass a little bit as well, to encourage you a bit more. Because if you don't do anything, they're saying we'll give it to someone else who will. And we do have this 4 wands here, and we do have the success and a leap of faith. Exactly. This leap of faith is literally towards something completely new, completely unfamiliar, to unfamiliar ground where you're a beginner. But they're cautioning you, yes, you're following your heart, but you gotta go slow and steady here as well. These creative ideas that are coming to you at the moment, they're coming to you little by little. They're not sending you anything you're not ready yet. They are, I'm not gonna say like trickle truthing you or whatever, but they're doing it little by little. That's why it might sound a bit impossible, but this is for a reason, because they don't, first of all, they don't want to overwhelm you. This is, by the way, this is for your future spouse as well. Like, you're both literally in the same boat here. I'm not even talking about love that much, am I? It's just like about your creative path that you need to go, because if you don't go on this, like, you will delay this whole journey on with your future spouse as well. But yes, we'll take the 3 of Cups here as well. So yeah, I mean, I understand that not every single idea as well is gonna like fly off for everybody and blow up for everybody. Some ideas, they fail. Some ideas, they become successful. I guess like your guides and the universe just wants you to keep going and keep trying, and it's keep at it with the beginner's mindset, the humble mindset of the forever student, where you can reach out to mentors, reach out to people who have done what you want to do for a very long time, ask for their advice as well. Be open, they're saying, and you both have to be open, because it's just this like heartbreak energy is from something just not working out, and maybe you tried and it didn't work out, and now you're wondering, oh, will it ever even work out, whatever that may be. But they're saying just slow and steady and consistently, it will. You just gotta keep going. So I guess when it comes to your journey to your future spouse, you are at a fairly early stage, I would say, because you still have all this way to go to follow your purpose and to establish yourself a bit more, and to take this full-blown leap of faith, or you've maybe just taken it before it can result in this marriage. You could even meet like while traveling. You could meet through friends. I'm hearing it will be different for all of you, but I'm hearing you will meet at some sort of like celebration, whether it's abroad, whether it's away from home, or on the road somehow, even if it's close to home, or like I said, through friends at a celebration. or on the way to a celebration, for example, of some sort. That's how you're meant to meet, like move while moving, with movement. And I'm hearing there's like, it's not just your future spouse that's waiting for you, it's a whole soul tribe that's waiting for you. Like there's literally new people that you haven't met that are going to be some of the most important people of your life. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. But yeah, very strong water sign placements here, and some strong earth sign placements too. But I'm getting like a very strong masculine energy here, that's coming through. So yeah, expect the masculine in this connection to be like really emotionally aware, always like self-reflecting, because they've done the work. And they're doing the work right now. They're doing the hard shit, that nobody wants to do. They're looking in the mirror and be like, actually, the life that I'm leading, it's not leading me where I want to go. So I have to scrap it all and start over, whatever that may look like for me. I have to take this passionate new start and accept my destiny. And underneath that passionate new start, we have the Queen of Cups. So once your future spouse does that, you're literally waiting for them. So you will be like a bit further ahead in this path than your future spouse. Your future spouse is slightly behind, but I do see it's still early stages for your future spouse, at least. I don't know about you, you tell me. But yeah, it's like they're finally taking the leap, they're finally making the decision to start, and then you're waiting for them there. Yeah, now there's a bit delays here because they haven't made the choice just now where they're about to. But you're both manifesting each other. You're both moving towards each other. It's just that there needs to be some decisions that are being made. There need to be decisions made. There we go. So this is all that I have for my pile number ones. Let me know how it resonated in the comments. Of course, like I didn't speak about love itself that much, but those are the messages that came through. So I can't really do much about that. So it is what it is. Feel free to watch other piles if you feel like, and if you like my vibe, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. Everything and anything helps the channel grow, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. I read all of your comments, and it's really nice just to see the channel grow and to see that it's resonating with people, and everybody's so nice. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you, and yes, see you in another video. Bye. All right, pile number 2. Hi, whoever chose this card and this black agate, this is your pile. Well, I mean, with the color black, we always say you are protected. So this is a cliche little message, but I am here to just confirm your intuition. I'm not here to tell you anything new, because this is I'm hearing you already know. This is just like an extra confirmation. I'm also hearing maybe you've been watching way too many videos about future spouses recently. So let the process unfold on its own. You have to kind of let go a little bit as well and let things manifest and come to you, and just focus on other things, maybe on your own life. Not to say that you're not focused on that. I'm sure you are. I hope you are. I mean, but this is just for whoever needs to hear it, that yes, you are watching a bit too many of these tarot readings. I mean, it's good for me because it gives me views. But sometimes it's okay to focus on other topics as well. So we have the month of February and the month of July. So this could be your both birth months, you and your future spouses, but we also have the number 9. So that's September, or the life path number 9. You could also be seeing a lot of 9s in general when you're on about. This is showing me kind of like that you're almost to completion. So for this group, I feel like you're quite far along in your future spouse journey, in contrast with pile number one. And you've really worked on yourself. You have this wisdom within you. And yeah, this, I'm literally like just confirming what you already know. I feel like you know that you're on the cusp of getting together with your future spouse. It's just that you want that reassurance, which is okay. Reassurance is okay. It's just that don't overdo it. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Doo-doo-doo. And yes, you're very psychic here as well. I mean, didn't have to tell you that. You already know that. All right, we have the Knight of Swords. We got the Magician. I mean, you're worried about your manifestations. Are they coming? Are they not coming? Why are they taking so long? You both are. I feel like you both are in this connection. So we've got 4 wands. And here we go, the wedding. Your manifestation is about to come through. I wouldn't worry about it too much. You just gotta let go and surrender. And once you do, I feel like once you stop watching so many readings, once you stop thinking about it so much, once you like stop, there we go. If you like, the masculine is here, the 3 wands is here. I mean, the one thing is that this could be a long distance situation. So your future spouse could be a distance away from you, whether it's the next town over or whether it's another country. It's still, there's still distance, physical distance there. I'm hearing a strong, very strong fire sign placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus here. You could also be like traveling, or your future spouse could also be traveling soon to maybe where you live, or you could be traveling to where they live, and that's how you might meet. Doesn't have to be that you meet when you're traveling, but this is just an extra confirmation for whoever needs to hear. For example, if you have a trip booked soon. But this is also confirmation if you intuitively know that your future spouse is long distance, then that means like somebody needs to travel to somebody to meet, right? Because you're not going to meet out of nowhere unless you just start chatting online. Okay, this one wants to come through. We've got 5 of Wands here. Yeah, there's some sort of like a team effort to get you guys together. I feel like that's where you are in your journey, because like your spirit guides are like kind of huddling up together to get you to finally meet. This is a very overdue, long overdue situation, I'm hearing, because I'm hearing, you know what they're saying to me? They're saying they were meant to meet either in 2019 or 2020, but the pandemic happened and they didn't go on that trip, or they didn't do something. I've got the 6 of Wands here. They're saying, don't worry, it's success is guaranteed. Stop losing sleep over this. Stop losing sleep over this. We've got Ace of Pentacles. There we go. Your new start, your new manifestation. Literally, Ace of Pentacles underneath the the Magician. They're like, your spirit guides are like little rascals. They're so playful, but they're like, oh, we're conspiring, don't you worry. And they're like giggling. Because they're just excited for you to finally get the surprise that you were always wanting. And there we go. There's the wish fulfillment of the wedding. You are getting married. Don't worry. And you know this. You know this. The masculine is right here. He's already here. Again, this is not about gender, guys. This is always about the energy. We have both masculine and feminine. It's just that usually one dominates, is the domineering one. 8 of Cups under the King of Wands. Yeah, there's some sort of like delay, walking away. The Empress. There we go. The feminine is coming through here as well. So you are in your Empress energy right now. Most of you are feminines that are watching for this group, because the group number one could have been either or. But here, okay, so let's arrange this. So we've got Knight of Cups, we've got King of Swords, and we've got Five of Cups here. Now, you have been disappointed in love by this King of Swords here. This King of Swords is a cold man. Cold masculine person. I'm saying man because it makes sense, but always remove and replace gender as needed. Everybody's welcome on this channel. And I feel like you have been losing hope a little bit, and you maybe even have crossed paths with your actual future spouse before, but maybe you've been with this air sign masculine before, and you had to like walk away from that connection. Not that you had like a full-blown connection, I don't see that here, but I see that there could have been some sort of either crossing of paths, some sort of interaction where a decision has been made. Again, I don't know how long ago this was. Again, could have been way before COVID here, because during COVID, you and this King of Wands were supposed to get together. Again, only take that as it resonates. But some like this King of Swords person, they've been, because I'm getting a reverse energy actually for a King of Swords here. So emotionally like very unavailable, rigid, is not open-minded at all, doesn't really take criticism well, doesn't want to work on the relationship, and that just leaves you crying, and upset and disappointed. So maybe again, it could have happened before that you've crossed paths, but you couldn't pursue it because you were involved with this other person. Maybe you weren't fully in a relationship, maybe you were still not over them, something like that I'm hearing. But this love offer that your spirit guides are conspiring, that's happening, it's coming. It's happening, it's coming. You don't have to worry. Your future spouse is gonna be passionate, they're gonna be spontaneous in the best way possible, they're gonna be just a breath of fresh air. I'm hearing very creative, and they're gonna admire your nurturing side, they're gonna admire your emotional nature, again in the best way possible, and they're gonna admire just your heart, they're gonna admire your heart and your kindness. They're kind as well, but they have this masculine, this King of Wands here, they do have a chip on their shoulder as well. They have had a past too, but you mirror each other because you're divine counterparts, even though you're coming through as the Empress here and they're coming through as the King of Wands. Maybe they just haven't stepped into their full-blown Emperor energy just yet, because we're looking at right now, right? What they are right now, how they are right now. But this is about to happen, honestly. Like, this new start, this new manifestation is coming through. It's just that your past might hold you back a little bit and you don't really expect it, but you kind of deep down know as well, because again, like, this is just meant to confirm your intuition that you already had this whole time. Yes, the end of a tough cycle is approaching. Success is near. Your future spouse is near. Your wish and your dreams are coming. A wedding is coming. It's just that said wedding could be abroad, or your future spouse could be abroad and you need to travel to each other, and your spirit guides are kind of making it happen one way or the other. But yeah, this love offer is about to come in. Good. Okay. Now we can stop watching these future spouse readings. Just relax. Have a cup of tea. Have a cup of coffee. Whatever you're into. Matcha, whatever. Read a book. I just found a book in a shop. Wait, I'll show you guys. Just for like £2. So it's like one of the secret ones, the manifestation books by Rhonda Byrne. So I found this one, the magic one. So we'll see. I'll let you know how it goes. But yeah, so maybe you want to read something on manifestation. I don't know. They just wanted me to show you it. I was like, okay. Um, but yeah, this is all I have for my pile number 2. Is let me know how it resonated, because I understand that everybody's like in a different situation and stuff. So yeah. Oh, they want me to get you this love card before we go. You want me to get you a love card? They said just take this one. I'm like, okay. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And this is the image. Their love for you is as deep as the ocean. They're there, and balance. Find balance. Find balance. And don't rush into it. Wait. There we go. I got a little message. Cool. Okay, now that is all that I have for you. Pile number 2. If you like my vibe, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Everything and anything helps the channel grow. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I read all of your comments, and yeah, everybody's so nice, and I really appreciate this community, and we're growing, and we're becoming, you know, more and more supportive of each other, and yeah, we can encourage each other to achieve our dreams consistently, right? So yeah, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you all, and hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, so you get notified whenever I upload a new reading as well. And I'll just see another reading. Bye. All right. Hi, pile number 3. Whoever chose the blue agates and the nature spirit card, this is your pile. Very heart centered energy here. I'm getting the number 8. So you could be life path number 8. You could be born in the month of August, which is lush and green if you're in the northern hemisphere. And yeah, nature spirit. So you're being called to go into nature more, and you feel it. You can hear the call. You can hear it. So do it. Do it. I mean, more than you already are. If you know, if you go once a week, then go twice a week. That sort of thing. I don't know why they're not giving me a reason or an outcome of this, but they're just saying that, you know, this call is for a reason. Because you will be, oh yes, because you will be communicating and connecting with nature spirit, literally, nature itself. I'm hearing some sort of communication is coming in as well. And this is to do with your journey to getting together with your future spouse. You could be born in the months of February, June, or August, or the 2nd, 6th, or 8th of any month as well. There's for extra confirmation. You could be in your 60s or your 20s. No worries if you're not. And I'm hearing relax more. You're working too much. Even if you're retired, you're doing too much, just saying. Maybe you're constantly like gardening. I just said like go into nature more, but then you garden too much. Maybe just sit and admire your hard work, because we all know how hard it is to maintain a nice garden. But especially if you're in your 20s and you're like a student, you're overexerting yourself and you're gonna burn out. That's like a very clear message here. And I feel like this applies to your future spouse. Maybe your future spouse is a bit of a workaholic as well. Or like it has the workaholic tendencies. You don't have to be like a full-blown workaholic to burn out. But yeah, when they get into something, I'm hearing they're really, they like hone in their craft, and they can forget to eat, to sleep, to go to the bathroom even. It's intense, isn't it? But yeah, some sort of communication is coming in for this group regarding your journey to your future spouse. And it could be from the nature spirit while you're in nature. It doesn't have to be from a physical person. So there's some sort of information you need to seek out, spiritually speaking. And there we go. The masculine has appeared immediately. The King of Pentacles. Strong earth sign placements here, you guys. Another confirmation here with nature, with like groundedness. Ground yourself, I'm hearing. Stop being in your head so much. Sure, communication is important, and like being, thinking about things is important. But for this group, rest, chilling out, relaxing, being in nature is what is needed at this time, and to get closer to your future spouse. Ten of Pentacles. Again, this abundance energy. They're saying you have achieved so much already. You have everything that you need at this time. Even if you think you don't, you have everything that you need at this time. You have food in your belly. You have your health. Even if it's not perfect, you have your health. You have your little garden if you have one. You have your little walks. You have your job if you have one. Just, they're saying you have everything that you need. These are just like random things that came to my mind. And there we go. We have the marriage. We have the marriage coming in. But a decision needs to be made. It's your choice at the end of the day, but a decision needs to be made. Maybe you work too much and you just don't put in the effort or the time to, let's say, meet new people, or even join a gardening club. Gardening really is just like a topic in this reading. I love gardening too. It's great. I just don't have a lot of space outside, so I just have like flower pots and plant pots outside. So we've got Six of Pentacles. There's generosity. There is equal give and take. They're saying don't worry. The right person will give just as much as they're taking, or if not more. They'll give more than they're taking. They'll be generous emotionally, physically, materially. And your future spouse in general is a very giving, generous person, very grounded person. They're very strong as well. They worked on themselves, and they have made friends with their demons. This is my making friends with your demons kind of card, because we all have them one way or the other. We have been tortured, tormented one way or the other at one point in our lives. But this could be someone you already know. It doesn't have to be an ex. We don't welcome any like unwanted ex energy in this channel. This is your future spouse. This is obviously somebody that you want. That's a very strong earth sign placement, masculine person. I think all you need to do now to complete this journey to your future spouse and to reach union with the Two Cups is, well, number one, to understand that I have everything that I need. I don't need to do any more to be worthy, to be successful, and to be living my dreams, and to be in this union. I don't need to do anything more. I don't need to earn more money. I don't need to get a better job. I don't need to graduate. I don't, you can meet and get together with your future spouse before you achieve the goals that you really want to achieve, right? But you also need to find balance. So you need to make a choice. I have everything that I need. Very interesting energy, to be honest, but yeah. And also you need to show generosity to people. Not that you're not showing it, but I feel like once you will know that you're really, really close to getting with your future spouse when you feel really generous to the people around you. And when you're receiving generosity from the people around you. It can be in many ways, right? Friends, family, strangers on the street. You can be generous in different ways. Somebody paying you a compliment is generosity in a way, right? Or you paying somebody a compliment. I mean, your future spouse, they're in their healing era at the moment. they need to, or whoever is the masculine in this connection, they're literally healing. But I'm seeing that, okay, so there will be someone else that you will be choosing from, but you will choose the earth sign masculine, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Remember, it's not just the sun sign. And then there is going to be somebody in your vicinity or somebody that's interested in you that is a fire sign masculine. But I'm hearing two love offers are coming your way here, and fairly soon, or around the time where you're experiencing slash showing generosity to people. Maybe you already are. This is just a confirmation, right? But maybe like in the beginning when you either reconnect, because I did feel like a blast from the past kind of energy. Um so it could be either the fire sign or the earth sign. I don't know. You know better how your life is going, but yeah. If there is a child in the mix, a water sign child, or it's not the child is no longer child. They're either teenager or young adult. I'm hearing, if they're in the mix, if like for example either your future spouse or you already have a child from like previous relationship, there will be really your child or their child will be really supportive of this union, so you don't have to worry about that. This is just an extra little message for whoever needed to hear that, because this is not going to be for everybody, of course. All right, so we have strength wanted to come out still. Have 7 of Wands. Oh, look at the bunny. Oh, maybe you have bunnies or your future spouse has bunnies or they're wanting to get one. That's a random confirmation. So cute. We got the Tower. Okay. I think you don't expect the fact that you're gonna have to choose from two people, but like, think about who makes you feel balanced, who makes your body. If you walk away from an interaction with somebody and you feel all these highs, and then if you're not in contact and then you start feeling all these lows, that means this person is most likely manipulating you. There's some sort of like one person comes through, most likely this King of Wands person, as a bit more manipulative. But yeah, this is coming through for you really quickly and quicker than you expect. Therefore, this is creating this tower moment for you. As we say in tarot, tower moment is when something really unexpected happens and it kind of uproots your life. And I would say that a new relationship that is leading to a marriage, I would say that is quite uprooting. That is a big life change, right? Because one day you're single, next day you're like, oh, well, I guess I have a partner now that I need to consider. I think like once your future spouse really goes through this like healing kind of journey, which they're almost done with anyway, and I feel like your love and your connection is healing them in and of itself. They will be more expressive and more forthcoming with presenting you with this love offer here. And I feel like this King of Wands is just, it might even like invoke the sense of competition in your future spouse as well. I don't know if you'll be sharing anything with your future spouse, that you're dating somebody else or somebody else is messaging you, things like that. You won't be like in a relationship with two people. You won't be dishonest or anything like that. I don't see that at all here. It's just that everything's gonna be coming in at the same time here, or around the same time for you, and you're almost there. Like, this is literally the 10 of Pentacles moment. Like, once your future spouse steps into their healed energy, you're like, they're ready and you're ready. Because for this group, I feel like you are more ready than your future spouse, just because they need some healing to do. The physical attraction as well is immense, so you don't have to worry about that. The 7 of Wands, I guess that's a bit of a, defensive energy, but at the same time, you're overcoming obstacles, right? You're overcoming everything that's thrown your way. And even if it's another person that you are kind of attracted to as well, you'll be like, no, I know my heart, I know what I'm looking for. And I know who makes my heart feel at peace. I know who makes me feel at home. This candle behind me is doing things and stuff. It wasn't before. So maybe this is like a little confirmation from your spirit guides that you will know in your heart. You will know in your heart who to choose. And I don't think this King of Wands person is that much of a competition. Anyway, I feel like they're just gonna be there right before you start like looking at this King of Pentacles more seriously. Yeah, it's just gonna be like a bit of a delay for this King of Pentacles until they finally feel healed to come forward, and then you will just cut this King of Wands off. But I'm gonna take a couple of cards for this King of Wands just in case, because I do have a good idea about the King of Pentacles here. It's just to see a bit more information. We've got 4 Wands. You could meet them at like a celebration of some sort. Oh, I hate this. So this person is also going to be telling you how they want to get married, but they're lying. They don't. They're going to tell you everything you want to hear. And this is like I said, it's a bit of a manipulative energy for me. And you will literally feel like when they're not communicating with you, that you feel like shit. And then when they come back, it's like a dopamine hit once more. Like maybe in the moment you feel okay, and then you go back home and something just doesn't feel right. Like your body's like tense and like almost like feeling triggered for no reason. So that's like your spirit guides and the universe letting you know that this is the person you needed to watch out for, and this is the person who doesn't actually want to get married. They just want to get in your pants with the double energy here. Yeah. But your marriage, once you do get married with this King of Pentacles, your marriage is going to be solid. So don't worry about that. And you will choose the right person. Again, I always say, like, you know, with these manipulators and people who just want to get in your pants or get whatever they need out of you, when you don't rush and just take your time, because these people like to rush, right? They like to create this sense of urgency. They love bomb you. They make you feel on top of the world and say everything you want to hear, but then they cannot really keep it up for that long, right? So if you don't rush, the facade falls eventually. So as long as you're not rushing into anything, you're going into your nature, you're doing your little walks, you're talking to the nature spirit. Maybe that's what you need to talk about, to the nature spirit as well, so they can reveal who has bad intentions or wrong intentions for you as well. Let's get your little love card before we go. Oh, this is a beautiful image. So this is your image. It said, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Deep in your heart, you will know. Deep in your heart, you will know that this King of Wands person, this fire sign person, is not for you. And I feel like you won't want to rush into things with them. So this is a confirmation not to rush into it. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. And I feel like this is a message for your future spouse as well. Follow it with faith in your path. Okay, so this is all that I have for my pile number 3s. If it resonated, let me know in the comments. If it didn't, no worries at all. Just pick another pile or pick another reading altogether. And yeah, if you like my vibe, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Everything and anything helps the channel grow. And I really appreciate each and every one of you. I really hope you have a lovely day or night whenever you're watching. And please hit that like, again, comment, and subscribe button. Especially the subscribe button, because that's what really makes the channel grow. And hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload. And yeah, have a lovely day, guys. Bye.